Welcome back, fight fans. Welcome back. Let's just dig right into it. According to BoxingScene.com, Canelo Alvarez and Jaime Munguia is in talks for a potential September 14th fight for the Mexican holiday. This is a direct quote from Munguia's co-promotional Beltran and Go the Boy Promotions, who handles Canelo as well. This morning I spoke with Oscar, and he asked me if there was interest between Jaime Munguia and Canelo. This is also according to ESPN Deportes. I told him that our interest is very high and that he sent me an offer that we are reviewing. It would be sensational for Mexico for two of his champions to face off and put our boxing on top. And I just want to be honest and unbiased about this. A lot of people are already upset and going bananas over this and bonkers, and these guys are just really not understanding what's going on. And people are saying Canelo's a ducker. He doesn't want to fight any real fighters. Why is he fighting the guy moving up from 154? But if you look at Canelo Alvarez in his situation, you have to be honest and unbiased. You have to think intellectually, and you have to also use a little bit of history to gauge what's really going on here. And what appears to be going on here is this is a complete bluff. Canelo Alvarez, as of yesterday, according to Boxing Scene and Michael Benson, Canelo Alvarez and his promoters, Golden Boy, have reportedly made an offer to Sergey Kovalev for a September showdown. However, it's claimed that Kovalev's team won't accept the amount because it's less than half of the $12.5 million guarantee that Danny Jacobs got. So, that means they'll be offering Sergey Kovalev anywhere from about $5 million or so. So if they're offering him around $5 million or so, he doesn't want to take the fight. He's not going to fight for that amount. He'd rather fight Anthony Yarde. But here's the thing. Sergey Kovalev knows that, it's no guarantee he'll beat Anthony Yarde. There's no guarantee that he'd get another huge payday and opportunity like this against a guy like Canelo. So this is an opportunity that you have to take with both hands. So why are they turning it down? Because it's a negotiation tactic. They want to get more money. They know Canelo Alvarez needs to finalize an opponent this week. This is a bluff. And this is a bluff also from Canelo Alvarez's team. According to ESPN, when Triple G Canelo rematch was off the table over reportedly about 3 to 5% from Triple G wanting, more money for the rematch, Oscar De La Hoya offered Danny Jacobs an offer, sent him a contract offer, and to see if he would take the fight. And it was an extremely low offer. And the reason why they sent Danny Jacobs the offer, and for the fight with Canelo Alvarez before the Canelo Triple G rematch, was because they wanted Triple G to be reasonable before they finalized the deal. I'm starting to believe that Canelo Alvarez will fight Sergey Kovalev next. I'm starting to be optimistic that they will finalize the deal. But if they don't, I still don't think Canelo Alvarez will ultimately fight Jaime Munguia. And it's based off the history, but let me go into the quotes in regards to Danny Jacobs versus Canelo Alvarez negotiating right after Triple G Canelo 2 negotiations broke down. So there's a deal on the table for Danny Jacobs, and this is per Oscar De La Hoya. Eddie loves the idea. He loves the fight. Daniel Jacobs loves the fight. We love the fight as well, and we're just moving forward to making sure that Canelo has the toughest dance partner possible for September 15th. And as we all know, that Danny Jacobs never fought Canelo Alvarez in September. We know this. And the reason why we know this is because we knew it was a bluff the whole time. We knew that Canelo Triple G was the fight everyone wanted to see. And everyone knows that Canelo really wants to challenge himself against Sergey Kovalev, against Callum Smith, or even against a Demetrius Andre. But he's not looking for Jaime Munguia. You have to remember, Jaime Munguia was never on the short list to face Canelo Alvarez. So why all of a sudden would Jaime Munguia be sent a contract offer and none of these other guys? Well, if Canelo Alvarez sent a contract offer to these other guys, even if it was low, these guys may have just immediately accepted. But a guy that's in-house, who knows Canelo Alvarez, and who knows that this is a negotiation tactic to get a better deal with Sergey Kovalev, to get the deal done, they understand that, hey, this is what it is. This is part of the boxing business. I truly believe this is a negotiation tactic and a bluff based off the history and the things that we've seen. But if for any reason that this fight does come to fruition, I'd be a little bit stunned and shocked. I don't think it's a competition or worthy opponent for Canelo. I think Canelo walks right through Jaime Munguia. I think Triple G walks right through Jaime Munguia. I don't think that's the fight anyone wants to see. But at the end of the day, I truly believe this is a negotiation tactic and a bluff. Once again, unbiased as always, it's the IBFP. Please share, like, and you must absolutely subscribe.